Welcome, and thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Good to be here.
Today, we're taking a really focused look, just one specific healthcare resource here in Los Angeles.
Right.
We've got a single source, basically, and it's all about a clinic named Medica Center FEM.
Okay.
Our mission, really, is to unpack what this source tells us about, well, their approach to patient care and the services they're highlighting.
Hmm.
So, yeah, the question is, how does this particular clinic present itself, especially for something as sensitive as abortion care?
Yeah, that's crucial. Understanding how any healthcare provider communicates its services is vital, especially when people are making really significant personal choices. This source gives us a glimpse into how one center describes itself.
Absolutely. So, diving right in, this material, it positions Medica Center FEM straight away
Hmm.
as reliable, safe, and accessible.
Those are strong opening words.
They really are. And it goes further, actually. Makes some pretty big claims,
Yeah.
like calling itself the best option and promising the best service in the USA.
Wow. Okay. That's quite a statement.
It is. And interestingly, it doesn't just leave it there. The source gives specific reasons why someone might choose them.
And what are those reasons? What's fascinating from what you're saying is how it seems to detail a kind of multifaceted approach.
Exactly.
It mentions high-quality medical attention that's paired with experienced professionals, and there's a clear focus on safe, ethical, and personalized care.
Right.
So that suggests, a strong emphasis on the clinical quality, the medical standards, reassuring people about the core service itself.
Definitely the clinical part. But then beyond that, the material really focuses hard on accessibility. That's a huge piece of the puzzle, isn't it?
Always. Access is critical.
It states they offer the most economical prices in Los Angeles, and specifically, no hidden fees.
That transparency on cost is important. It removes a potential barrier right away.
Huge relief for many, I'd imagine. Plus, they talk about a convenient location, easy access, things like public transport, parking, and this seems notable. Quick appointments many times the same day.
Okay, so they're addressing the practical hurdles: cost, location, speed
Well,
of access.
Seems like they've really thought about those barriers.
Precisely. If you sort of connect this to the bigger healthcare picture, it looks like this clinic is actively stating how it tries to reduce common obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just saying we provide the service, but we make it genuinely available. That convenience factor, the cost, the location, how fast you can get an appointment, those are really key elements.
And it's not just the practical side either, is it?
No, not at all. The source also puts significant weight on the patient experience itself. It talks about a respectful and non-judgmental environment.
That sounds vital in this context.
Absolutely. It promises respect, confidentiality, and emotional support. And that's right from the first consultation all the way through recovery.
There's the whole journey.
Exactly. It suggests their focus goes well beyond just the medical procedure. It's about addressing the person's, emotional and psychological needs too.
Okay, so wrapping this up,
Mm-hmm.
what does our deep dive into this one source really show us?
Well,
It seems to paint a picture of Medica Center FEM presenting itself as very focused on accessible care, high-quality, supportive abortion care in LA,
yeah, that seems to be the core message.
with a big emphasis on affordability, convenience, and importantly, that non-judgmental approach.
Yes. And this information, it really provides a snapshot, just a specific example of how one healthcare provider tries to articulate its value, what it offers.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely underscores the importance, I think, of looking beyond just the clinical details. You have to understand the whole package, right? The full range of support, from medical to emotional, that places like this aim to provide.
So for you, the listener,
Yeah, for you listening, it's maybe a helpful reminder. When you're looking for any kind of care, think about how a provider describes itself. What attributes do they highlight?
like medical skill, emotional support, practical things like cost and location.
Exactly. And then consider how those stated priorities align with what's actually important for your specific needs. It's about matching their pitch to your personal priorities.